Welcome aboard Bus One. We're about to blast off from Cape Canaveral, Florida, and we've got some time to kill. Let's play some trivia. Gamers, go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's up, Earthlings? My name is Alec.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Awesome! It's Cooper.
Hello, ladies and gents. My name is Drew.
This is a certified hood classic.
Back on the pod, and just in time for a very special episode.
Yes.
But before we get to the topic, we're going to go over some of the rules. So, rules are as normal. Number 1, no Googling, John. Woo! Number 2, there are 3 levels, 15 questions, so 5 questions per level. Level 1, the questions are worth 1 point. Level 2, the questions are worth 2 points, and you'll figure out level 3 based on that. We are doing a buzzer, so our contestants are going to buzz in with the correct answer when they have it. And then we also have the challenge rule. Ooh, once per game, the host is going to give you a fake answer to one of your questions. Every player will have one opportunity to challenge what the host reveals is the correct answer. If they guess correctly, they can get an additional 3 points. But if they guess incorrectly, they will lose 3 points. And multiple players can challenge the same question. I am doing the thing. If you challenge in the middle of the game, you get the points for the question as well as the points. And if you challenge wrong in the middle of the game, you only lose 1 point instead of 3.
Okay.
So I want you to challenge in the middle of the game. I like how Mitch did it, but that 6-point swing is a little too much for me.
That was complex.
And as always, most points wins, opposite of golf. Now, guys, I think you all know that I called you here for a very special episode.
Space mission.
I know that you did that.
Are you ready, astronauts? I hope you're ready to go to infinity and beyond, because in this episode, we're going even further into the final frontier. It's time for Space 2, baby. Space 2.
Bum,
Space
bum,
2.
bum, bum, bum. No, wait, that's the
Dun, dun,
Cheers.
dun,
Baywatch.
dun, 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 dun.
Space,
Yeah.
space, space.
Bum, bum,
Space,
bum,
space,
bum.
So,
space, space,
as
space.
As of right now, Tuesday, August 6th, 2024, time of recording, Space is our most listened to episode, so I thought I'd give the people what they want. And give them some
Brag.
Space too.
They want more
Brag,
space.
Brag.
They want more
Brag.
space.
They want. give
Gotta
me some
have my
from
space.
space. Alec, you are our resident spaceman, space winner from last episode, but I think you got some. There you go. But I think you
why
got
he's
some real
the champ.
competition out of Drew and Cooper.
I don't know. I don't think
How you guys
so.
feel?
Whoa. Wow.
I wore my
Wow.
rocket shirt today.
Ooh.
In preparation.
Okay.
We'll see if that's enough.
Wonderful.
I wore. Wait,
telling
is
me-
this my USA shirt? Yeah, this is my USA shirt.
You're telling
'cause
me
we
my
made it there. We
rocket
made it to
shirt
the
doesn't
moon.
Yes.
give me all the space knowledge I need?
It will. Trust the shirt, Cooper. It'll guide you to victory.
Trust in the shirt.
Trust in the shirt. Anyway, let's go ahead and kick off this space episode with round 1.
Okay.
There's no better way to start off this episode than by talking about the first thing in space. The Russians made history in 1957, beating the U.S. into space.
Oh, Drew buzzed.
Sputnik.
That's not what I'm looking for, Drew. They beat the U.S. into space with a little guy named Sputnik 1. It was about the size of a beach ball, but which of the following items is not heavier than Sputnik or lighter than Sputnik?
Is
I realized
not-
I could have just
What?
said. Which of the
is
following?
lighter?
Multiple
Which
choice
is lighter?
is lighter. I originally had it heavier, and then I
Is
put
not
a not
heavier,
in
lighter.
instead of doing
It's
lighter.
not-
Exactly. Which of the following of these is lighter than Sputnik? So, A California King mattress. B, the world's largest watermelon. C, a 7-inch tungsten cube. Or D, me, Aidan.
Which is lighter.
All right, Cooper.
I definitely don't think you are lighter than a 7-inch tungsten cube. So I'm gonna say the tungsten cube.
That is incorrect.
It's a heavy cube. Famously
It's a
heavy
heavy
cube.
cube. Famously heavy
No
cube.
way, it's heavier than you, or
Alec?
it's lighter than you.
I mean, the world's largest watermelon's really like thousands of pounds, I'm pretty sure. So it's not that. I don't think it's whatever the first thing you said was. So I'm going to go with Aidan.
That is correct. I'm the only thing on that list that is lighter
Oh
than
my God.
Sputnik 1.
A 7-inch. I guess how big is a
So
7-inch
a 7-inch tungsten cube
Did you-
is about 210 pounds.
Is that true?
According to the tungsten density calculator website I used, which may or may not have been the best source.
Tungstencube.com.
But tungstencube.com.
It's tungstencube
California King mattress
density.com.
would be 130, or no, sorry. California King is 300 pounds. The world's largest watermelon was 350 pounds because, I mean, you had to grow it, right? And then I'm about 150 and Sputnik's 180, roughly. So
Wow. You reached
I'm
your
the only thing on
target
that
weight
list.
of Sputnik.
yeah, they could have shot me into space. I
doing
just need to
the-
put on a little more
Yeah, I'm
bulk.
bulking
doing
up
the
a Sputnik.
I'm doing the Sputnik workout. You know how it is. Trying to get
Where
up
you just
to
lift a
till
7-inch
Sputnik.
tungsten cube.
Yeah, until I'm 180 pounds of pure muscle. Anyway, moving on to question 2. Speaking of satellites, there's a pretty cool one in orbit right now. The James Webb Space Telescope is the most powerful infrared telescope ever, capable of looking so far out into the universe that it's seeing back in time.
Whoa. That's technically
How far
everything
back
is.
in time can the JWST see?
How far back in time?
This is closest wins. Drew.
30 minutes. I don't know. Probably not. Hey,
Whoa.
closest wins.
Whoa.
Low bar
30
offer. I
minutes.
love
So
it.
maybe you guys will
Okay.
be further off.
Cooper?
Okay, I believe it can see light from the beginning of the universe. So I'm going to say 12 billion years.
Okay. Alec.
No way. I'm not going to go that high. I'm going to say like
You
I'll
better
just
not
say-
say 31 minutes.
You better not.
that would be very wise of me
If
to
it
do.
was Price is Right, that'd be very funny.
But I am going to go with my actual guess, which is more like 15 million
Okay.
years.
Cooper, you get those points. The correct answer is 13.5 billion years.
Okay. So
Okay.
yeah.
So there was the Big Bang, and then there was the Dark Ages, with just a bunch of microwave background
Dark
cosmic radiation.
Ages.
And then the first galaxies formed, and that's what James Webb is looking like. So basically, it looks for infrared light, and due to light speed, Doppler effect shenanigans, visible light from those first galaxies are getting to us as like low wavelength infrared. So Webb can take pictures of that infrared, and then we can see what the early galaxies looked like and what they were made out of.
Whoa.
So it's really cool.
They're made out of
It's
light.
like
That's
way better than Hubble.
one of those
So-
crazy facts is whichever direction you look into space is towards the beginning of the
beginning
universe.
of time.
Every direction you look is the beginning.
That's crazy.
Whoa. So we
I don't
must be
understand.
the center then, right?
Yeah.
E-
Yeah.
every-
Geocentric.
Because everything's expanding away from everything else. So any observer point you're at, you are kind of like the center.
And then if you're
Wow.
on Earth, you're the best and the most important.
Everything is accelerating away from everything else.
Hey, before we move on to question 3, do you guys want to see what Webb is seeing right now?
Yeah.
Let me guess.
Everyone gather
Space.
around. Gather around.
Well,
Oh!
it's not. It's
Are you wheeling in the TV
it's
into the
seeing it
classroom?
right now, but it
Yeah,
actually
I'm wailing
happened
in the
about 30
TV.
minutes ago.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Yeah.
30
Drew, you're so
minutes
right.
ago.
So here's the turn on the TV. Let's take a look. Whoa, look at that galaxy.
Whoa.
Wow, is that a nebula?
Whoa.
Wait, is that just some guy? You guys see that? Is that just some guy?
Is it Star King?
Is it
He looks pretty
Starking?
fancy. I think he's wearing a crown.
Oh my god.
Hang on. Hello? Yeah? Okay, I'll let him know. NASA says they're seeing him too, and I don't know if you're up for it, but they want you all to crew the first mission to make first contact. Are you guys
Wow.
ready
Yeah.
to go
Make
into
contact
space?
with Starking?
We're going into space. We're blasting off.
Let's see Logan's
Whoa.
dad. I
Let's-
can't-
Logan's dad.
Logan's
I didn't know
dad.
that was Logan's dad.
Is that
Anyway,
part of the lore?
He did
Question
the logo.
3.
I'm like, I don't know.
The only way that we could possibly leave as soon as possible is if we already had a rocket. Now, let me look at this list. Guys, it looks like we're going to have to take the one meant for the Artemis missions. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. It's
okay.
only the first time humanity will be back on the moon in decades. The only bummer is the fact that we're pushing it back a couple of major space firsts. Which of the following will not be a record achieved by NASA's Artemis mission? So which will not be? 3 of them will be. Or Artemis missions, all of them.
All
right?
the missions.
All of the Artemis missions. A, it'll put the first lunar space station into orbit. B, it'll land the first person of color on the moon. C, it will be the longest prolonged stay on the moon by a human. And D, it will put the first woman on the moon. Alec.
There gotta have been women on the moon, right? But I'm gonna go with person of color. I don't think it's first person of color on the moon.
Alec, that is correct.
Yeah.
Victor Glover will be a
there's no-
pilot on Artemis 2, but there is no person of color on the crew for Artemis 4, which is the one that will be landing on the moon. Mission specialist Christina Koch will be the first woman on the moon in Artemis.
Oh, so I thought the question was like set up like there already has been a person of color on their moon, but we
No,
just
there
still
hasn't.
aren't doing that.
But the Artemis missions, they're putting a person of color on a mission, but not the one that's landing on the moon.
oh my goodness.
Dude.
Come on, NASA.
Space is so racist, dude.
Miss.
Space
Yeah, they
is
should
so
have
racist.
Spacist.
Spaces.
Anyway, yeah. Do better, NASA.
Little do our contestants know that this was the fake answer. Looks like they were fooled this time.
Add another Artemis mission or something. I don't know. I was going to
Let
say
him go
specifically
do
for
it
that.
all.
Let him
Wasn't
go
it
down there.
Figures that-
Just
What
let
was
him. Well,
Hidden
it's
Figures
Artemis
about
2. So you
Let
have
him
to
go
put him on
down
the other-
there.
Just
Come
let him
on,
go
let
down.
him
Just
go
let him-
down there.
Dip his toes in.
He got all the way out there. Might as well
Just
land.
lick
so
the moon
close.
dust a little bit.
Dip a toe on the moon dust.
Dip a toe on the moon.
Famously very sharp.
Youch! That's when I dip a toe on the moon dust.
Is that the segue? Segue into the next question.
Speaking of toes,
Okay, now that we have a ship, we need to run extensive tests to make sure that there are no accidents out in space. Space disasters are a fairly rare occurrence, but how many NASA missions have failed due to in-flight disasters? And I'll give you a bonus
many?
point if you can name one of them along with your number. Cooper.
In-flight disasters. There has been two: Challenger and Columbia.
Oh, okay. Well, you said both of them. I was going to give everyone
Oh,
the
I'm sorry.
opportunity to say something. But Cooper, that's incorrect. Let's see what other people have to say.
Okay. I think
probably should have
there's
said
been.
incorrect. Oops.
I think there's been 4, and one of them was definitely the Challenger explosion.
Okay. Alec?
there was the Tom Hanks one, if you count that.
Sully?
Oh, when
13,
Tom
Apollo
Hanks
13.
Yeah,
When
Sully.
he landed on the Hudson?
No! Apollo
It was in
13.
flight. It was
When
in flight.
Sully went to space.
Can we
what
get
he
I'm
said.
going to go 3 and say Apollo 13.
I don't know if Apollo 13
Okay.
should count, though.
The
It was a
correct
disaster,
answer
right?
is 3. Alec, you get that point. Cooper, I'll give you the bonus point for the Challenger and the Columbia. I'll give you 1 bonus point for that. Those were 2 of them. Can anyone name the third? It is not Apollo 13.
Darn.
Are you going to say it's Apollo 1 because that didn't happen in flight?
I'm not. It didn't happen in flight.
Okay.
I
Did
think
that one
Apollo
blow up on the-
12, or
on
was
the
it
launch?
13 that had the
13
fire?
is the
that-
one-
Pad.
Well,
On the
Apollo
pad.
1 had the fire on the pad.
Yeah, because it got struck by lightning.
13 is the one that came back, but nobody died, so it wasn't a disaster.
Nobody died,
But
so that's why I
I would
didn't
call
count
it. I mean, it was.
It was
they made a movie
success.
about it.
The mission. I'm
It was enough of
counting
a problem that it had a movie.
There's one other
Houston
one
had a
that's a
problem.
little more niche.
Another
If
one.
Alec and Drew can get it, I'll give you the point. Otherwise, I'll just call it.
I got no clue. I can.
Apollo 9 or 10, right? Didn't people die in that?
I think that one was also a launch pad. What I was looking for
dang.
was the X-15 crash, the NASA rocket-powered orbital jet that he crash landed and he blew up. and
So
he
that
died.
was much more recently.
Who was that?
that
that
I
would've
don't have
been
the
in,
guy
like,
written down.
The
Yeah,
X
the-
program was
Oh, it was
in like
earlier?
the 60s.
I was
too.
thinking maybe it was those like stealth jets that go to space.
Minutes after launch due to technical difficulties, the aircraft broke apart. He went into a nosedive and it blew up. Michael J. Adams was the pilot.
When
But
was
the
that?
next program is NASA. 19. I just closed the tab. Jesus.
Hey, quick shout out to Michael J. Adams' remaining relatives.
Yeah.
Quick shout
Thanks
out.
for listening.
Hey,
Yeah.
I
That
appreciate
was
you
in
guys.
19
Send us an email, we'll
67.
give you free merch.
Okay.
1967. But those are the 3 that I
don't know,
deemed as
that's
the
not really
in-flight
It's
disasters.
not really a mission.
It was. It was testing up.
Part of
testing a
the
plane.
space
It has a
program I'll
name.
give you.
Okay, Alec, you get the point. Cooper, you get the bonus point. Moving on. That was
Okay.
question
I
4.
think Apollo 13 should count as a disaster.
Okay, question
Nobody
5.
died.
All systems go. While we're waiting for takeoff, I think we could use some inspiring theme music. Do you guys have any suggestions?
Oh, do I buzz in for this?
Yeah, I was
You
going
can
to
shout
say.
it out.
Oh, okay.
That's not the question.
Ground Control to Major Tom.
Ooh, that's a
Space
good one.
Oddity.
Nice, good one. I like it.
I was gonna say the one from 2001: Space Odyssey.
Okay.
Rocket Man,
Yeah.
Elton John.
Oh, those are all great suggestions. Wait, did I hear The Planets by Gustav Holst? I think someone said The Planets by Gustav Holst. Great idea.
That's not a single song. That's a group
This
of songs.
inspiring 7-movement orchestral suite would be the perfect soundtrack as we blast off into the stars, and it's pretty long, which will keep things fresh so we're not listening to the same song on repeat. Which of the following activities takes the same amount of time as it would to perform the entirety of Holst's planets?
Okay.
So, multiple choice.
What instrument am I playing?
Watching one episode of Game of Thrones, listening to the longest Bus One trivia episode, walking a 5K, or flying to the moon at Mach 100.
Wait, what
True.
is shorter?
About as long? Same?
Closest. About as long.
Oh, closest. Okay. That throws me off. What was the second one again?
Listening to the longest Bus One trivia episode.
Mm.
I'm going to go the third one, walking a 5K.
Drew, that is correct. Walking a 5K takes about 49 minutes for an average adult, and it takes about 49 minutes to play through the entirety of The Planets by Gustav Holst. Game of Thrones averages 70 minutes an episode. The longest Bus One clocks in around an hour 20. And then flying to the moon at Mach 100 would still take 188 minutes. So it's not that fast.
I'm sorry, Mach 120. What is the speed of sound in space?
I don't know. I just looked up what Mach 100 was because I didn't want to give you a
That doesn't
direct
make
speed.
sense. There's no sound in
There's
space.
no
so there can't
Machs
be a
in
speed
space.
of sound.
In space, no one can hear you
Mach
mocking
is
this
how
question.
Mach is how many speed of sounds you're going. So if there's
How many
no speed of
sounds are
sound,
going?
then there's no Mach number.
Okay.
Really
Don't
fast,
nickel and
okay?
dime me. Really
Really
fast.
fast.
Really
It's pretty
fast.
obvious you use
Really fast.
the sea level speed of sound.
Yeah. The sea level. Anyway, that's the end of round one. We're sitting here on the launch pad ready to blast off, but before we do, can we get a score check?
I have
One
3.
for Drew.
I think one.
I have 2.
I actually forgot I was supposed to keep track, so I'm glad I haven't gotten that much.
3 for Alec. 2 for Cooper. 1 for Drew.
Blast
off!
Wow. Did you plan this?
Into the audience question. Hey everyone, welcome to Houston Mission Control. Just an average day here. We found an alien on the James Webb Space Telescope, and now we're monitoring Bus One's launch as they go up into orbit. No day at work would be complete without my favorite snack, a can of Planters mixed nuts, in which there are 5 different types of nuts. Peanuts, almonds, cashews, pecans, and Brazil nuts. So congratulations to Sean Owens for getting the point last week. Oh, what's that? Oh, it looks like Bus One's on a collision course with one of our other orbiting objects. This one's a space telescope that was sent up in 1990. Do you know what space telescope was sent up in 1990 and is still up there today? Again, what space telescope is sent up in 1990 and is still up there today? If you know the answer, make sure to comment it under the episode or under our Instagram at Bus1Trivia. Rate this podcast episode 5 stars on your podcast player and even join our Discord. Anyway, I'm going to make some course corrections and back to you, Bus One in orbit. Whoa. Oh, look, guys, we're in orbit.
Whoa.
Hi, guys. That was the audience question. We're back here in space. And we're getting ready for round 2, traveling through space. We're on our way to the mystery man. We're going to go talk to him. Anyway, starting up with question 6. While we're still in our solar system, it might be nice to stock up on some fresh water. Luckily, we can find a lot of it on the various planet and planetoids that make up our neighbors. Which of the following celestial bodies contain the most water in our solar system?
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh, of the following.
Drew?
Uh-oh.
All right, you guys can guess.
Mars.
Incorrect. Cooper?
Dang it. This probably isn't just planets, is it?
It is not.
Uh-oh.
C.
Nope. Don't let him
C
do
is
that.
incorrect.
C is incorrect.
C
All
is
right.
incorrect. So, here
I'll
we
hear
go.
the choices.
Good luck,
The
Alec.
choices, Alec, are Ganymede, the moon of Jupiter, Earth, our home, Titan, the moon of Saturn, or Triton, the moon of Neptune.
Okay, so which one has the most water?
Which one has the most water in our solar system?
It's gotta be Earth, right?
It's gotta be Earth.
I mean,
That'd be
I've heard of
crazy.
other moons having water. Like, I don't think we know how much. I'm gonna go Earth. It's gotta be Earth.
That is incorrect. You're going back up to the top
Wow.
with Drew. Down to 50-50.
I'm going to say Triton.
Triton is also incorrect.
Dang. It
I don't
was-
know if I want to give Cooper the points here, and I don't think I will.
What?
Just for eliminating all the answer choices.
Wait,
Because what's left is what?
I was going to say Ganymede.
Yeah, that was the last one.
We already
Oh,
said
really?
C is incorrect.
You already said C.
Oh, I didn't realize. I didn't remember that.
Yeah.
oh.
So you're,
Yeah,
you're not going
okay.
to give me the points, though? Then why
I'm
don't
not
we go
gonna give you
around
the point.
again?
Oh, fine. I'll give you the points. Fine. What? Ganymede is correct. The moon of Jupiter. It is in first in the entire solar system with 35 zeta liters of water.
Dang.
For reference, Earth only has
Dang.
1.3 zeta liters.
It's like not even 2.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's because Earth, the ball, only has a little bit of splash on the surface. Ganymede is pretty deep, like ocean
It's
world
solid
type of
water
deal.
on the inside.
It's a water planet.
It's a water
Wow.
balloon. It's not
I think I
solid
saw that
water,
in
but the
Mario.
core is very small and it's an ocean world. It's very cool. Here, let me pull up. I have a chart for the source. I can give you the by volume too. So, Ganymede
How do we know
is
about this?
69% water by volume. Earth is 0.12% water by volume.
That's
So
crazy.
It's
That's
bigger, but it doesn't have a
embarrassing.
lot of water. Titan is in second. Callisto in third.
But is it safe to drink?
Probably not, but we can treat it.
Okay.
It's like
Now
a
that
water
we have-
fountain planet.
Yeah, it is. It's like a water fountain planet.
Catch me slurping Ganymede.
We're gonna. Oh, here we go. Off to Jupiter. Swing by Ganymede. That's the stuff. Anyway, while we're slurping up this water here on Ganymede, question 7. I don't know how far away this guy we're supposed to be finding is, but it might be infinity far.
What?
Or even beyond.
Oh, wow.
Buzz Lightyear was named after famous space Buzz Aldrin.
Why do I keep buzzing? I'll
I'll let you have that one.
I appreciate it. I'll go third then.
Okay. I'm going to start the question over. I don't know how far away this guy is, but it might be infinity far or even beyond.
God!
Buzz Lightyear was named after famous space Buzz Aldrin. Over the course of his astronaut career, this Buzz was on the crew of both Gemini 12 and Apollo 11. He didn't quite get to infinity and beyond, but how many light years did this Buzz travel as an astronaut?
How many layers?
Is this open answer?
Open ended?
Open, closest wins.
Okay. How many light years? Well, I don't think it's that. I'm gonna go.
It's a really small number.
I'm gonna go.
I mean, that's... Don't give him
Point
any hints.
0.04.
Okay.
That's still pretty far. I was going to say like 0.0001.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not gonna. I was like 0.0002. No.
5.
30
I'm gonna
minutes.
say 0.1.
So the correct answer is 4.22 times 10 to the negative 7
Yeah,
light years.
yeah. So
All
it's
right.
incredibly
So
small.
it's incredibly small, and I think Cooper was the smallest. So that is
Yeah.
a point to Cooper. 2 points to Cooper, even.
Darn.
Hot
Yeah,
dog.
Buzz Aldrin did not travel very many light years, and that's why we don't call him Buzz Lightyear.
Yep,
That's the
that's
only
why.
Poor
reason.
guy. Poor guy.
That's the only reason.
As soon as
Anyway.
you travel a light year, your name becomes Lightyear.
Your
Also,
name
wait a
was
minute.
Lightyear?
Did you count all the travel he did while he was also on Earth?
That's so true.
No,
Maybe
I
he
just
drove
did space.
like back and
I
forth.
said,
Yeah, maybe he drove
how many lights
multiple-
did he
Hold on.
travel as an astronaut? Is how I asked that question.
Yeah,
John
because
told me
he
someone
definitely
would try to bring
traveled
that
that
up.
much on Earth.
Yeah,
Can't
are
travel
you
that
talking
far on
about the
Earth.
revolutions around the sun? Is
In-
that
no,
Hey,
no.
we're all
And I think
astronauts
Alec
on
just-
spaceship.
It
Yeah.
breaks down.
What
We are.
frame of
it breaks
reference are
down
you talking
into about 953,000 miles for the Apollo mission he was on, and then 59 orbits around it for Gemini. And so math. 4.22 times 10 to the negative 7 light years.
Wow.
Math. Anyway, question 8. From our calculations, it looks like this alien guy is hanging out in the next galaxy over, the Andromeda Galaxy. Andromeda is named after the beautiful woman from Greek mythology, but which of these hunky heroes was her husband?
Oh gosh.
Okay.
Was it Perseus? Was it Hercules? Was it Odysseus? Or was it Theseus? Click clear. Okay, Drew.
Can you say the answers one more time?
Is it
Way to
I'm
buzz
so
in,
worried
though.
about
Way
the
to buzz
buzzer.
in. Way to be fast on it.
Perseus with the pecs? Is it honey, you mean Hercules? Is it, oh my, it's Odysseus? Or is it something with Theseus? He's there too.
I'm gonna say, I think Theseus. I'm gonna go Theseus.
Theseus is incorrect. Alan.
I'm gonna go with Perseus.
Perseus is correct.
Yay!
Andromeda's hunky husband is Perseus. I'd like to apologize to any ancient Greeks listening, because I called him Hercules. It'd be Heracles in Greek.
Heracles.
Roman. I'm so sorry. I failed you all. Anyway,
But that doesn't make
Perseus and
sense from a
Andromeda.
Disney movie.
It doesn't.
Yeah, wasn't
ruined it.
Hercules? Hercules is
Because they had like Zeus
lover
and Hades and
was
stuff.
named Meg.
Yeah, Hercules, Roman washes, Greek mythology.
Danny
You heard
DeVito,
it here
yeah.
first. Yeah, and Danny DeVito played himself, and that's not a Greek name. Okay, moving on to question 9. We're
'Cause
gonna
he's a-
keep on flying here. What?
Go.
He's
A
a
goat.
go. He's a go.
There you
Let's
go.
go.
All right, setting course for the Andromeda Galaxy. Let's punch it. Boom. Whoa, did you see that outside the window? Is that Voyager 1 or is it Voyager 2?
No
Either
way,
way,
past it.
both Voyager probes were sent out into deep space to collect data and potentially contact other life in the universe. Both of these probes carry a golden record with a collection of quintessential human stuff, TM, circa 1977 when they were launched. But which of the following was not included on the Voyager golden record? So I'm going to give you some multiple choice here. You got to tell me which one's not on it.
Okay.
Certified Club Banger Johnny B. Good by Chuck Berry, an hour-long recording of the brainwaves of Anne Druyan, Carl Sagan's wife, a photo of the New York City skyline, images of human sex organs, or audio of a Saturn V launch. Cooper.
Sorry, I
There's-
buzzed
there's
in.
one.
I don't
There's
think
the-
there's an
yeah.
image of the New York City skyline.
Cooper, that is correct. There's not an image of the New York City skyline on the Voyager.
Huzzah.
We did send them a headphone warning bass boosted rocket takeoff noise and also dick pics, but not a photo of New York City.
Crazy.
I'm
We
pretty
sent
sure-
the aliens nudes.
We asked
Yeah.
a question like this before. Maybe it was the sounds episode.
Maybe it was.
Unsolicited.
I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, they like code images into it. They did have a photo of Boston, but no other city. So
Just Boston.
I don't know why they picked Boston. So Boston,
That's where
dick
smart
pic,
people are from.
brainwaves. There's just a photo of like one person like drinking and one person just chowing down on something to show the aliens how we consume nutrients.
This is
It's a
how we
really
eat.
funny picture.
Through the face? That's crazy.
It's just like
They eat through the face? That's so gross.
that's so
That's so gross.
And then there's a
They
bunch
eat
of
through the
sciencey stuff to help them find us and how we define units and so on and so forth. It probably sucks to
There
listen
are
to
3
because
feet
most of it is
in a
pictures
yard.
and I don't.
I think the
American
whole thing-
football. They sent us a picture of
Jupiter
They try
is
to
the one
they try to
with
do
the
like a little
dot.
diagram of a like one of those phaser stars or whatever, and try to use that to like show like what a second
we
is in
are.
our time, kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
Don't they also like? It's like they show a hydrogen atom and base all our like metrics off of that. Like, hey,
I
this is
think
the
so.
hydrogen atom. Like,
Yeah.
And then
That's
when
what
you're
I do.
listening, you're like, "Oh my god, a hydrogen atom! is that a pulsar star? Oh, a second, that's what they call it. And then it's just Johnny Be Good by Chuck Berry.
What if they had an aggressive reaction to that? That
you
first
guys
step?
don't have this yet, but when you do, you're gonna love it.
Your kids are gonna love it.
Space Chuck Berry.
Here's a picture of my penis. And then that's the next one.
Peanuts.
Rather crude.
Peanuts.
Peanuts.
Anyway.
More like penis 1 and penis 2. Am I right?
Exactly. We're just gonna let Voyager keep on keeping on. We got all the tunes we need with the planets by Gustav Holst. We don't need any more tunes. But we're still cooking along here. So question 10, if we're going to get anywhere near the Andromeda Galaxy by the end of this episode, we're going to need to reach some serious speed, like faster than light serious speed.
No way.
The record for fastest spacecraft belongs to the Parker Solar Probe, which reached its top speed in November of 2021 when it was shooting around Venus to get to the sun. How many orders of magnitude lower than the speed of light was the Parker probe going? Alec.
Well, we talked about the speed of light earlier, so now I sort of have an idea.
The speed of light is rather fast.
I'm going to
quite
say
fast.
6 orders of magnitude slower.
Okay. Cooper?
I don't believe we've sent anything over 0.1% the speed of light. So I'm going to say 1,000 times lower.
Okay, so
that's
is it 3 orders of magnitude?
1,000 times lower is 3 orders of magnitude lower.
Yeah. True. So if it's
orders of
1,000
magnitude.
times
Shoot.
lower.
So wait, is that?
I
is
thought
that
Alex
his-
said 6 times. I didn't realize
He said
6
Six.
orders of magnitude.
6
He
orders
said
of
how
magnitude.
many
Yeah.
orders of magnitude?
Orders of magnitude. Because I didn't
Oh,
want to.
shoot.
I will say, yeah, I guess just to be closer, 500 orders of magnitude.
Whoa.
Lower?
That's really slow.
That's very
500.
slow.
Those 2
That's-
points are going to Cooper. The correct answer is 4 orders of magnitude less.
Dang
That
it.
probe reached a max speed of 163 kilometers per second, or about 0.0005 times the speed of light.
Drew, 500
Guys, I'm
orders of magnitude
embarrassed,
is
man.
10
This
to
is
the
bad.
500th.
I don't know, man. You said it was really fast.
Not that fast.
It's
I don't know.
fast. Well, Drew, we might need to go 500 orders of magnitude faster than we're going right now if we ever want to get to Andromeda. But
How
while
long
we're
has it been
speeding
since we
along
started
here,
this episode?
37 minutes.
No,
my gosh.
I mean in our
Oh, relativity. Oh,
Yeah.
in relativity. It's been
Has it been
37
like
minutes for us.
150
They've
years?
aged 200 years.
my
back
family's
on Earth.
dead. Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Don't
just making
leave!
sure.
But while we're cruising along here, let's get a score check.
5
Oh, shoot,
orders
I'm
of
not ready.
magnitude.
Oh my God.
10.
10. Wow.
One.
And 1 for Drew.
Gosh,
Alrighty.
man. This better be
you
my
know-
round.
We're out here
Better be.
where no one's ever been before. This is a killer spot to do an ad. We'd make so much money. Does anyone want to do an ad?
We're getting all the alien waves now.
Yeah.
Where are we exactly?
Um,
Fast.
but between Pluto and the Andromeda Galaxy,
Okay.
In the Kuiper Belt.
In the
would you
vast
say?
nothingness.
in the
In the-
void.
In the void.
Coming
the
to you
void.
live from the void.
Coming to you live from the void. It's Coles. Buy pants.
Cole's Cash.
You need pants, even out here in the dead of space. Your Coles Cash is worth 5 orders of magnitude more than it is back on Earth. So
Whoa.
get those deals today. www.coles.com/cash.
That's a direct URL.
What we do
That works.
is we go the opposite way around the Earth, reverse its spin, then when you land again, your Cole's Cash will be worth so much more because
'Cause
you've
inflation
reversed
Because of the
inflation.
Colesflation.
Cole's Cashflation.
Hey, use code BUS1Trivia10 on Kohl's to get absolutely nothing off your order because it probably
won't work, but it might.
You could try it,
You
though.
could try
I
it.
You
haven't-
can try it.
I haven't
If enough
tried it
people
before.
try it, they might
They have
reach out
to
to us.
legally make it a real code. If enough
I
people
why is
actually
everyone
think it's
trying
the
Bus One
100th
Trivia?
person to use Bus One Trivia 10 gets
Oh,
200% off their order.
Yeah.
nice,
Hey,
nice.
you.
I like it.
Use
Fun.
code BOGO Footlong on the Subway website to get a BOGO Footlong.
And that's
It
brought to you
works,
by
it
Bus One
works about
Trivia.
half the
Brought to you by
time.
Coles.
Brought to you by Cole's Cash.
And Bus One Trivia.
And the folks here
Space.
at Bus One Trivia.
Alrighty, guys. Well, let's strap in because I think we're just gonna be sitting on this ship for a while.
Should we go into hypersleep?
Probably.
Hypersleep.
I don't know.
Like
if
that
the-
Chris Pratt movie.
Does the bus have hypersleep on it, or are you just really sleepy, Alec?
No, I could just sleep. I'll just be
I'm
fine.
going
taking
into
a nap.
hypersleep. Shoo. Are you a honk shoe or a whoosh me
If
me
I-
hypersleeper?
If I do a very specific pressure point on my arm, I will go into hypersleep for 1,000 years.
1,000 years.
That's 3
Okay, well
orders
maybe
of
try
magnitude.
figuring that out. Wait, what's that up ahead? Is that some kind of wormhole? Oh no! It's sucking us in!
Oh no. Call me Ganymede, the way I be sucked in.
Call this wormhole Ganymede. The way I suck it. No wait, it sucks me.
It
Wait.
sucks me. Newton's third law. If you suck, you get sucked back.
You get
If you nut in space, it pushes you back.
But that's true. It's
and
true,
that's
though.
why we sent them pictures.
Yeah.
That's actually on the Voyager golden disc.
It's a diagram like
Look, they're so advanced.
They figured out the secret to faster than light travel. Anyway, guys, it's pretty dark in here. Wait, I think we're coming out the other side. Oh my god, that's so many stars. Whoa.
whoa.
Mortals,
Oh my
in
gosh.
my realm, it is I, Star King, King of the Stars. If you ever want to leave here alive, then you must test your knowledge against my own in round 3.
Oh my god. Your
You know it
own.
was round 3. That's
I
crazy.
know everything. I'm Star King, King of the Stars.
That's true.
He's a big
Silence,
time listener.
mortals.
I'm sorry.
You interrupted me while watching my favorite television show, Star Trek. Let us see if you mortals know the most trivial trivia about this television masterpiece. In Star Trek, what do the colors of the Starfleet uniform signify?
Open-ended?
Open-ended.
Cooper.
I would say like rank of some kind, because like captains have one color and other guys have different colors.
Okay. Alec.
I was going to say which part of the ship they work on, which is very similar.
Do you want to take a guess as to which one's which?
Red is below deck because they have that show Below Deck.
Oh, that's
And
about
then
Star
I think
Trek?
there's yellow
I think
is
there's a
on the
direct
bridge,
correlation.
and blue is
Okay.
for somebody else working somewhere
Okay.
else.
Drew.
So was he right, or am I still guessing at which is which?
He's just
Up to
taking a
you.
shot.
I think it is Galaxy of Origin. I don't know if they're from different galaxies, but that's what I think.
It's race
like
based.
Yeah, it's
I
kind of
don't
racist.
Racist.
like that.
Racist.
You fools! Except for you, the one with the mustache and the glasses and the curlier, darker hair.
It took a while for you to get to something
You
that
were
was
the
different.
closest on that one. Yellow is for commanders and people at the helm. Red is for engineering or the below decks. And blue is for science and medical.
Science and medical.
Because Spock is science and medical.
Yeah, he's blue as.
Because he's a nerd.
He's so blue, dude.
So blue.
I'm blue.
And the red
You-
ones always
you
die
would
because they're not
die.
important.
You disappoint me, mortals, but you knew barely enough, so I guess this is going to be more than a minor annoyance. Very well, question 12. I shall put on some of battle music, written
Some of
by my
battle music.
favorite artist, Ringo Starr. Which of the following Beatles songs was not sang by Ringo Starr?
No. Space
Is
episode.
it Yellow Submarine, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, Octopus's Garden, or With a Little Help from My Friends? Cooper.
The second one, B.
Ah, that's correct. I must have underestimated you mortals. That is correct. Ringo Starr did not sing on Sgt. Pepper's, but he sang on the rest of them, and that's why he's my favorite artist. It has nothing to do with his last name.
Okay.
Are you
I was
related?
like, why are we talking about Ringo Starr right now?
Don't question me, mortal.
It starts
Now
with 2
be
R's
careful.
though, so that
You know what? You know
not
what?
the same.
I think that's a fake answer. I think that's a fake answer. I've got nothing to lose.
Are you challenging
challenging.
the knowledge of the almighty
Star King
Star
does famously
King?
love the challenge question. That's like his
Yeah.
whole deal.
It is
I
like
bet
my
all of
whole
these
I think
fake.
that's a fake answer.
Ooh, is it all fake?
the
Does anyone
mustache,
else
glasses,
want
dark
to-
curly hair guy was actually wrong.
Does anyone else want to put up their points
No.
to question the almighty
I was
Star
thinking
King?
about it honestly, but I'm gonna not because I'm too afraid of Star King, and I would never challenge him
All right.
to his face.
You
never
fool!
challenge.
That was not the challenge question. You've fallen for my ruse.
But you only
Good try,
lose
though.
one.
One's
I mean, I had to use
Because
it.
Star King is generous.
I forgot you only lose
because
one.
I'm
Okay.
generous.
He's so merciful.
Now,
Thank you, Star King.
you cannot sugar talk, sweet talk the Star King.
Sugar
Dog.
Dog.
That's what they
Work.
say in Star King's
That's
world.
what they say in space. Now, I may have underestimated you mortals, but be careful. One shouldn't venture into my domain if they're unfamiliar with the stars. Now, let's see if you know which star is the closest to your home sun.
Star is the closest.
Open-ended.
Which star is the closest?
It's really hard to not go into my pirate voice, just so
I
you
was gonna
guys
say
know.
it's just very no beard.
Yeah.
Jason.
Drew.
That's a good question, especially open-ended. But
Hey, good question. though.
Good
what
question, Star
star?
King. Say the sun.
I'm gonna say. I was gonna say the sun for a second, but I feel like that's not it.
Closest to the sun.
I'm gonna say
The sun is close.
there's
to
a
the sun.
star, and it's the closest, and it's called
I like where you're going with this.
Blue Skidoo.
Whoa.
Blue
Blue
Skidoo.
Skidoo. It's called-
You fool! Blue Skidoo is light years away.
It's so far
We're
away.
not near the sun right now. We could be really close to Blue Skidoo right now.
We are, but we're actually orbiting Blue Skidoo right now. But that is false. It is not closest to your sun. Cooper.
My son.
The only star name I can think of right now is Beetlejuice, so I'm gonna say Beetlejuice.
Don't say it 3 times, but that's incorrect. Alec.
Oh my gosh. That's what I was going to say, Cooper, because I know that one's bright or something. I don't know. I'm going to say.
Stars are often bright.
Is it just one that's a bunch of numbers? That would be so lame. There's no way.
Not.
Wait, yeah.
There's no way it's the North
I feel like I'm
Star.
gonna know it if you say it though.
I have multiple choice if you guys can't get it.
You have multiple choice?
Well, I'm going to make it up on the spot.
I mean, I always knew it. I'm Star King. I have infinite knowledge.
I'm just going to say Polaris, even though I know it's not right.
That is incorrect. The multiple choice is Sirius A, Proxima Centauri, Vega, and Sirius.
Series A, Proxima Centauri, Vega, and just Sirius, regular Sirius.
Regular series.
Sirius.
I think Proxima Centauri.
That is correct.
Yeah, I knew
You
that
got
one.
there
You
eventually.
Sounds
I
like
mean-
close.
Yeah.
Proxima.
Yeah. Proxima Centauri, part of the Alpha Centauri system. It's 4.37 light years away from the sun. It's the closest star.
Buzz Aldrin's
Why not
almost
for-
there.
And Buzz
Yeah,
Aldrin's
it's like
almost
really
there.
close.
So close.
He's almost
Get out there, Buzz Aldrin.
You can
Get
do
out
it.
there.
Is Buzz
I believe in
Aldrin?
you,
He's
Buzz.
not still alive, right?
Centauri and
Oh, I don't know.
beyond.
He was on Dancing with the Stars.
Wait,
Really?
No, I can't
Yeah.
Google.
Whoa, really?
But did someone say the stars?
Yeah. Oh, let me. Star King, I'll show you with love.
Well, I'm almost done with Star Trek, so I do need recommendations.
Have you played Super Mario Galaxy?
There's no star.
Doesn't
in
have
that.
star in that name.
You foolish
That must be
mortal.
so boring.
There's so many stars in the game, though. You gotta trust me on this.
I can't. I'm very surface level as Star King, King of the Stars.
Who's your favorite Pokemon, Star King?
Stormy.
That's kind of
Checks out. That
That's
checks
kinda
out.
gimme.
That's
kind of
actually
a
him.
gimme.
That checks out.
Which is the real Star King? Ask him something only the real Star King would know.
Anyway.
Harumph! It looks like someone went to science class. What a bunch of nerds that have wandered into my domain. Next question, question 14. What type of star is the most common in the Milky Way?
Type of
Big
star.
stars.
Is this
that
multiple choice
open-ended?
or did I buzz in like a fool?
No, it's not multiple choice. There are not that many types of stars.
Type, not color.
Yeah, interchangeable.
Interchangeable.
Gaseous. Sorry, didn't mean to jump to the front of the line. there.
Ouch! That's hot.
No. Okay. What type of star is most common? I don't think our sun is one of the most common ones. I think it's
Yeah, there's only one of those.
The
no,
sun.
but I mean the type, whatever our type our sun is. I'm gonna say
Arson?
Can't burn the sun, it's already fire.
Is our sun yellow or orange? I don't know what this
Becoming
means.
impatient, Alec.
Okay. I'm gonna say yellow.
That is incorrect.
Okay.
True.
I guess I was thinking like elements that are burning in the sun, but I'm
You're
gonna.
on
The
the
color
wrong
seems
track.
much easier. I'm gonna go orange.
I don't know if that's necessarily a type of star. That's incorrect. Cooper.
Orange star.
You said they're interchangeable.
I'll say it. Black holes, baby.
Could that be
That
true?
is also incorrect.
Gosh.
I thought I
I'll
read
give you
somewhere
another
that there's more
pass
black holes
because
than
I'm
stars.
feeling kind and merciful.
Are there
Yeah, but
choices
black
this
holes
time
are
or no?
No.
Is it colors or is it something else? Because I'm
gonna
still
give
not
it away?
sure.
I feel like you can't answer that, but I feel like
I
How many more
already
colors
asked it.
are there?
interchangeable.
I have another color I want to try.
I know about another color.
Pink,
I don't.
Name a color.
I mean, is it like
turquoise.
freaking like white dwarves?
You're on the right track, but that is incorrect.
Darn, I didn't think it was that.
Woo! There's only one other kind of star I know.
Come on, Drew. Say purple.
I was gonna
Blue skidoo. Say
red,
blue
red
skidoo.
giants.
Oh, good answer.
Cooper.
That's not right? Because I was going to
Assume
say
I was
red giant too.
Blue
Blue.
skidoo.
Dude, that would have been the perfect guess.
Big hot ones.
I'm going to give those points to Drew because I'm feeling kind and merciful. The correct
Okay.
answer is a red dwarf star. Are the most
Oh.
That's
common.
not a
Okay, you
thing.
got the color right.
It is a thing.
Red
It's the
dwarf.
smallest kind of star on the main sequence.
Huh.
It's like yellow giant, red giant.
I don't think that
White
there's
dwarf.
multiple kinds of giants and multiple
I
kinds
haven't heard of a
dwarves.
red dwarf, but I don't know
white
that much
dwarf.
about
That's
space.
the type of star.
Star
Unless
King.
you want to think,
Star King,
unless
you
think
lie
I'm pulling
sometimes,
it.
though.
Star King, you've been
I'll
known
never
to
tell.
lie.
I'll
dwarf?
challenge 1 point. I'll do a 1 point challenge on this one.
All right.
I'm feeling
Cooper.
pretty sus, but
He's feeling
I'll let
sus.
Alec have his time.
That is an incorrect challenge. Red dwarfs make up 60 to 70% of all stars in the Milky Way galaxy.
Why haven't I heard of them? That's so weird.
Why haven't you heard of those? It's because you ventured into my realm unprepared.
You know,
I am
20%
the
of
king
stars make up
stars.
80% of what you know, so that's the classic statistic.
That's the classic. I already knew
What's
that.
your favorite star, Star King?
I must be an impartial ruler. Do not question which of the subjects is my favorite.
Are you a star? Wait a minute. Are you a star?
I will
Are you
never
subject
tell,
to the
and
majority,
you will never
or are you an
know.
authoritarian
Are you elected?
dictator?
Silence, mortals! You're all so talkative, yapping. You must all be Libras or Capricorns or Leos. Anyways,
Horses into
you
astrology.
mortals foolishly believe that the stars have the power to influence events in your lives. You don't even know the beginning of it. But all you do is draw silly pictures in them which you call constellations. Which of the following constellations has the most stars?
Ooh, okay.
Oh, dang.
Is it Virgo, Ursa Major, Hydra, or Centaurus?
Oh my goodness gracious.
True.
Ursa Major.
That is incorrect.
Ursa Major only has like 6 stars.
You didn't have to say that.
I'm sorry. Not that I know the answer. I'm gonna say Virgo.
That is also incorrect.
Oh my gosh.
Alex,
Virgo only has like 3
50-50.
stars.
50-50. It's
Honestly,
what is it?
baby.
Alpha
It's
Centauri
a V.
or oh wait, Centauri? What did you say?
No, Centaurus.
Centaurus.
The centaur or Hydra.
Or Hydra.
Hydra.
Okay, well, if I was drawing a picture of one of those, my picture of a
Which would have more
Hydra.
points?
But there's so many legs and arms on it. Like you need at least 6 appendages to make a centaur. I'm gonna go Centaurus.
Centaurus is correct.
Yeah.
While Hydra is the largest constellation covering most sky area,
Largest.
that's including all the stars in the middle, but Centaurus has the most visible stars along its
Picture.
Cool.
I like how the voice kind of faded out as you
Yeah,
said
I
the
have to
answer.
explain it.
Along its picture.
Wait! No, it can't be! You got my questions mostly correct? I'm fading! No! If you strike
all
me
the
down,
questions?
Are we-
I'll only become more powerful than you
killing
could ever
Stark?
imagine! Get it? It's Star Wars! It's Star Wars!
Somehow he came back.
Star Wars? Oh,
Wow, guys, we did it. We
Hey, shout out to
escaped
Star
Star
King's
King.
remaining relative.
Look, there's
Was
a
that the
wormhole
end?
right there. Oh, and we're back on Earth, and we're about to land in Cape Canaveral. Before we touch down, though, can we get a score check?
Was that the end?
I have 10.
That was it.
I have
10,
13.
6, 13. That.
Dang.
Cooper,
But now if
believe
I
you haven't
challenge, I lose
challenged
3.
anything. I'm making you challenge.
Yeah,
Everybody
I'm
has
going
to challenge. So you have to get
Well,
it right or else we tie.
Yeah. There's one I was sus about, but I don't quite remember.
Oh, yeah, I'll read
Wait,
through
did
them.
we kill Star King or did we just run away?
I don't know. We'll have to wait for the post-episode Star King
Oh my
blip to see what
gosh.
happened to him.
I don't know.
All right,
Who's to say?
question 1.
So they repeated all the questions so they could remember what they were.
The one that I've been like sus about since the very beginning was the disasters one, because
Did he
part of it
make
is
up
also
a
because I don't
disaster?
completely believe that it. Part of me is like that doesn't really count as a mission disaster, but
That might be more of a
I would feel bad
definition
if
than
it's
the
real.
challenge question.
They weren't
The other
in
one I
space,
had was
so
the-
it doesn't count.
They went in space.
well,
What's
it's
the other one?
like people died all along the way, kind of thing. The other one I had was the Perseus one with Andromeda, so I'll do
Okay.
that one, I guess.
Cooper, that was not the challenge question, so
Hmm.
you lose 3 points. The correct challenge question was that the Artemis missions will land both the first woman and the first person of color on the moon.
We should have
But we don't know who it is because the crews for Artemis 4 haven't been chosen yet. Those 2 names I gave you are both on Artemis 2.
Ooh.
But NASA has committed as like inclusivity in the human
like
race.
we
they
will, but we
land.
don't know who yet.
Are they
A
just
person
going to
of
knock
color
it out
and a
with a woman of color? Not
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
be.
Kamala Harris.
But that's
A
it.
woman
It'll
of
be the
color.
first lunar space station.
We're
It'll be the
sending
first person of
Kamala
color,
Harris
the
to
first
the
woman,
moon.
and the longest
She's going
prolonged
to do her
stay
first
on the
campaign
moon.
rally on the moon.
On the
That's right.
moon. So that was it.
Brad Summer.
NASA's nailing it. They're not actually racist, spacist.
Well, I tied
Yay,
the champ.
it only took them this long.
Yeah, so congratulations to our winners, reigning space champ Alec.
I'm shaking your
And
hand.
Cooper. Yeah, it's like the Apollo Soyuz handshake in space.
I think it's
is
better
what's
if we
happening.
bring our
Dap
hand
me up
into
in
camera
space.
when we shake hands.
Whoa. I don't want to put that on the Voyager 3 disc. Space 2. Well, gang, it looks like we're touching down here in Cape Canaveral, Florida, so that's all the time we have. If you enjoyed your ride on Bus 1, we'd love it if you told all your friends, enemies, lovers, and or acquaintances about us. We're on all the socials at Bus 1 Trivia, or you can head to our website, bus1trivia.com, to find our entire catalog of episodes, or to send us some suggestions. We'd also like to thank Bert for the use of our theme song, 5978, which is a certified banger. Thank you for
Nice.
flying through space on Bus 1, and we'll see you next time.
Wow, I'm sure glad we escaped Star King. I'm sure we'll never hear from him again.
Star King's gone, guys, right?
I can't believe you
Right?
killed him.
Right.
Right?
Right?
Right.
Foolish mortals, how dare you venture into my realm and challenge my knowledge, and led by my own acolyte Aidan, no less. Alas, this is only a setback in my grand design. You may have defeated me in the material realm, but I live on in the aether. Here, I will plot my vengeance. But I will return one day, and when I do, the Bus One crew will be the first to fall.